Alright, hello everybody, this is Demon coming to a brand new game of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We actually have new content. You guys will sit there and see. I actually haven't played this game since it originally came out, but basically what it allows me to do is I can either start a brand new game, or I can do New Game Plus. I don't know which one I should pick. I've already played the game once. Maybe I'll just do New Game Plus. Yeah, you know what, let's do New Game Plus. So this will tell you everything that I've done in the game so far. In terms of saves, I was doing a new game, I think, when I originally started playing this again, and then I quit. So I'm probably just going to import the save from Mission of San Juan, which is pretty much the last mission I ever did on my first playthrough, and I got 61% of the way done. Now, what this will basically do is everything I accumulated from that game will come into this game. Now, somebody might say, Demon, just play it all again from the beginning and do it all again. Well, I could. I considered it. I was thinking about it. But I was like, the amount of time and effort it would take for me to do all this again. I'd rather just do this. So, because what it'll do is choose your path. Actually, wait a minute. Choose the eagle path and begin the adventure with a new weapon, outfit, and skills. Okay, I don't remember this. It says Reading bolt action. I see bolt action rifle. Takey. Yeah, I'm just gonna overwrite save number 2 because it makes the most sense. So, the difficulties do come up pretty easy. So you can do smart and resourceful, which is combat difficulty. Ammunition naval, ammunition's plentiful, white paint on critical paths, long saving grab timer, base camps are lit. If you go to Rite of Passage, ammunition box are rare, enemies have normal health and damage, and enemies have illuminated silhouettes. Discrete white paint on critical paths, normal saving grab timer, base camps are unlit. Puzzle difficulty, Laura gives general hints next thing you're going to be doing in case of puzzles. I think I do remember most of this game. Now, the one issue I will run into is that when I'm playing this, there's probably going to be a bit of lag that's going to, well, not lag, I can always say lag, but FPS droppage. I originally did try to play this game when it first came out and try to record it for you guys, and then I noticed the FPS droppage and I immediately decided to stop. This time around I decided that I said screw it, I'm just going to play it, I'm going to have some fun. Your guys' point of view, you guys will see FPS droppage. It's, I think because of the graphical settings and just the way the game lays out, my graphics card can handle it 100%. A good chunk of the times it usually can keep a pretty high frame rate. But other times it could just decide to go down. So there's not much I can do. I also don't get why the hell they introduced this to the beginning of the game. Multiple genders, backgrounds, that doesn't have anything to do. I don't care. You guys made a good game. Let me judge your game. Not based on who made it, but what you gave me. That's how I always see it. That goes for any game. You shouldn't base like you buying a game entirely on who the hell makes it, like what, all those different little factors. It doesn't matter. If you can make a damn good game, you deserve every ounce of our money to sit there and enjoy it. So I'm kind of seeing what Cyberpunk's going to be like, because I'm hoping the new 1080 graphics card will set me over the bounds to be able to play that shit. Yeah, if you haven't watched them already, I do have other playthroughs for this, and I'll get more into it after this.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna level it!
There are no parachutes!
I know! Get ready to jump!
No fucking way!
Don't know we have to!
Are you out of your fucking mind, Lara?
We have no choice!
I'm not jumping out of this plane!
I jump out of it. I wouldn't jump.
Come on! Come on!
I probably would have jumped. I'm not leaving this plane. Are you out of your goddamn? Nope, nope, nope. I would have jumped. No hesitation, parachute.
Jonah, you there? Shit.
You okay?
Jonah, I'm here. Just a little stuck. A rock hit my leg.
Don't move. I'll get help.
No, I'm right on Trinity's tail. I don't want to attract attention.
I'm on my way.
I won't be long.
And this is where she cuts it off.
Shit. Maybe through there.
Alright, so let's get her going. Oh, I do remember this. This is so glitchy when you first play this. So if this is like your first time seeing the Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the camera, if you ever play it the first time you play it through at this beginning bit, it's inverted, so your camera's a little broken at that beginning bit. But it fixes itself. Now, I will say this much for this game. Compared to the Rise of the Tomb Raider, I do like more of the dark, feeling it comes from, like they really went for the details and the graphics and everything. They sit there and show all the dirt, grime, and all that crap that comes with playing this. Yeah, cause
Jonah, I'm
Ooh.
out. Be careful, the way into the site is full of traps.
Trinity's not done with it yet.
They're protecting something.
so yeah,
Police, and still no solid leads on who's leading the local Trinity cell. But I talked to some people in town, and they're excited. There's a VIP coming to the Day of the Dead. Name's Dominguez. We should look into it.
So yeah, compared to the other ones, if you've ever played Tomb Raider 1 or if you watch my video on it, you'll notice they show in that game, she gets the crap beat out of her. But in terms of the grime and shit, they don't show. Rise of the Tomb Raider, they do show a bit of grime, a little bit of getting beat up, but nothing too serious. And compared to this one shows a lot more, it's a lot darker. I kind of like it because of that. It makes this game a lot more fun to watch and play. And I think this is where I start getting a little bit of FPS issues. I think I specifically remember that.
I'm on my way in. Almost there.
Sorry I didn't wait. Be careful.
However, for the most part, the story pretty much continues from where Laura left off last time. So we went from Yamatai to Rise of the Tomb Raider, which was in pretty much the middle of Siberia. This one, you can kind of tell, it's going to take kind of more of a Native American Indian theme to it. Look at the green thingy, it goes boom.
Lara.
She looks like a goddamn tourist taking pictures.
Wow. Get a load of this place. Guess all that research paid off. Now we know what Trinity's after.
Yeah, they really didn't want us in here.
I'm glad we followed your father's notes. I saw where the passage collapsed on you back there. You want me to take a look at that wound?
No, I'm fine.
What is all this?
Constellations. This inscription is some sort of riddle. Pink fish.
Pink fish.
Silver-crowned mountain. There's a date here. But something's off. Looks like it was damaged, perhaps intentionally.
Why would Trinity sabotage this? They usually just destroy everything.
No, I think the damage is older. But who would have tampered with it?
Lara! You gotta get out of here. Lara!
I have to get this.
Come on!
Thank you, Jonah, for saving an idiot. I gotta take a picture while the tube's collapsing.
Move! Hurry! Come on!
If you hadn't dragged me out, I'd still be in there taking pictures.
You'd still be in there. Don't know if you'd be doing much.
Jonah.
Hey, you want to freshen up? Regroup at the cafe? Dr. Dominguez is supposed to be there tonight.
Sounds good. I'll try and decipher the riddle, see if the date has anything to do with it.
Right. Pink fish, Silver Crown Mountains, I'll look into it. By the way, this cafe is supposed to have really good food. I know the
Look
chef.
at that.
Yeah, I'm not very hungry.
After all of that, I'm starving.
Telling you, I love the looks of this game. It's one of the better looking games I've ever played. The details are really nice.
There he is.
Anything new on Dr. Dominguez?
Not much. He's leading a few Trinity digs in the area.
My father mentioned him in his journal more than once. He's an expert on pre-colonial ruins.
Everyone says he's a great guy. Big help to the town. So how's your leg?
Jonah, look. The riddle. Its directions. To find the hidden city, go south along the shore until you find the pink fish.
I found something for that. It's pink dolphins, found only in the Amazon.
It goes on. Then chase the heart of the serpent to the silver-crowned mountain. Look at this. It's the constellation Hydra, the serpent. This star is the heart. It's set in the southwest.
So southwest from the Amazon River. Brazil.
Peru.
Peru?
Okay, this date from the ruins, see? If you look closely, it is damaged. This number looks like a Maya 13, but what if it's really an 8? With precession, it...
What?
Precession. The Earth tilts, so over time, these stars appear in a different place on the horizon. Important if you're navigating by the night sky.
Okay.
In the Maya calendar, that's a 2,000-year difference. Back then, the heart of the serpent set directly to the west.
So that's why it's in Peru, not Brazil. Trinity has been looking in the wrong place.
Exactly. We need to look for the silver-crowned mountain in Peru. There's more. Something about a key. What is Trinity looking for in the hidden city?
Doctor, we found it.
Yes. Show me.
You heard that too, right?
Let's see where he goes.
Wait, hold on. Trinity's watching this place. Let's try to blend in. Trinity's people are armed. I heard they brought in reinforcements.
I'll stay out of their way. I want to avoid what happened with the last cell we took down.
They must know we were at the other site. So much for a night off.
Where did Dominguez go?
He can't be far. He must be in the courtyard somewhere.
Yeah.
I will say this
Let's
much.
look around.
I will say this much for this game though.
Someone
Like,
must know
if you
something.
notice, Laura's the one that has to go all incognito,
Yes, sir.
right? But not Jonah. It's like they don't know who
How's it
Jonah
going?
is. I feel like that's kind of. I guess you could say it's unrealistic in a way.
A este lo atraparon bebiéndose las ofrendas.
Because it doesn't really make sense.
I'm sure I was just as mischievous as a child.
Mire, para mi papá.
Maybe I could light one for my mother. I'm not really used to crowds.
You'd rather storm guards with the deathless.
No, this is fine.
Yeah, I actually would take the death at this
Jonah,
point.
he's at the gate.
I see him.
But yeah, this game's a little bit weirder at the start, so it's a little bit slower. I just don't know if I have to walk up to these guys. Oh, I do. Good.
Good. Be sure I'm not followed.
I think I can find another way over the wall.
I'll take care of these guys. Hey, fellas, how you doing?
Good. You can't come through this way.
I heard there was some kind of crazy fiesta, like chicks and skull makeup. Y'all know anything about that?
It's not for tourists.
No, you know, Maria invited me. You know her? She's my cousin. My abuela, she was from here, don't look like it, rest her soul. I wanted to make like an offering. What's that thing you do with the blankets? Alright, you know what? I can see you guys are busy. I won't waste any more of your time. Y'all keep on trucking. Thanks for your service. Keeping us safe.
So again, as I said, it's like I can't believe they don't recognize Jonah.
Jonah,
He's
I'm
been
in.
in 3 games with you so
Those
far.
guards weren't at the gate earlier. Dominguez must suspect something.
Maybe not the first one, because he wasn't. He was more of a side character. He didn't do much, but like compared to 2 to 3, it's like somebody has to know that like Jonah's helping you out. And it's kind of weird, but yeah, the game's still pretty awesome. I love this. I just love just the details and graphics, all the stuff they do here.
Yes, sir. Even after the fiasco in Brazil, no one questioned your leadership of the organization. We've come too far to stop now. Yes, sir. They're ready for aid.
Although I don't remember how to get over there. Yeah, I think I gotta let those guys walk, and then I think I have a way of following behind them. I think I go this way? Yes.
Pardon. Jonah, Dominguez is not just the leader of this cell. I think he's the leader of Trinity.
We need to be careful.
What is up here?
Yeah, I heard you.
Disculpe, señorita.
My fault.
Ah, the wonderful city, the wonderful nation of Brazil. How the wonders of the world work. I would never go to Brazil at any time in my life, I think. Nor Peru. Probably be beautiful nations, beautiful countries, probably have some of the very highly cultured stuff. But in terms of cleanliness and health risk, I wouldn't go near it.
What's wrong? I want confirmation, Commander. No more guessing.
I'll make sure we get visual confirmation.
Because as I'll defend to this
Anyway,
day,
notice me. I'll try the back
Since
alley.
I'll defend to this day, countries are probably beautiful, but there's bad sections, and if you know there's a bad section, it's like you don't go there. It's like Chicago, you know not to get shot, so you don't go near the certain sections of the town.
Son muchos de sus hombres.
Detroit,
You can never be
any
too
other
safe.
places.
You're very gracious. Thank you.
We should go.
Alright, let's keep on going. I also don't know how long this episode's gonna be. I'm gonna try to at least get through this beginning bit before I quit. Because I actually forgot I had to re-download this game, so it took me a while to catch back up on it.
Yeah, this is Commander Rourke. Dominguez wants confirmation Croft is here.
Because from your guys'
You
point
have
of
the
view,
photo.
I finished
Female,
Rise of the
Caucasian,
Tomb Raider, and it
early
took me a while to
20s.
get this.
You got that?
Well,
Good. They'll find her.
good. Don't want anyone getting
Although I will say graphically, I'm...
Fuera de mi oficina.
Get out of my
Sorry.
office.
Cierra la puerta al salir.
Close the door when you leave. Yeah, he's drunk. But they don't really change Laura's face on this in comparison to the Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Go.
The only big difference you'll ever notice is like between Jonas, so now he has that giant ponytail shit instead of his normal stuff, or the afro he had, which I kind of prefer over it because it actually makes him look a lot better, and it goes back to like when you originally played the first Tomb Raider.
Jonah, they've entered the dig site. It's fenced off and there's a guard at the gate. I'll find another way in.
I found a good spot. I'll watch the perimeter.
Find a way into the wonders of the world. Okay, I will go this way. I also don't remember what weapons I have. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go back and check that. Because I am doing New Game Plus, I know I have a certain level of upgrades I got done on every one of my weapons. I just don't remember what.
There's got to be more to these ruins. A Maya pyramid inside some sort of cave.
Take him into the ruins. You'll be far enough out of earshot.
No, please. Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
It's your own fault.
Would you get it over with already? They want us back, Ace.
Any final words?
Wait. I'm a government official. I'm supposed to be here.
Not anymore, Mr. Lead Archaeologist. Your employment has been terminated.
Please, no.
Did I see an ankle in the ear?
I won't hurt you. You work for Trinity. What did they find?
Well, they've been searching for a temple entrance for many years. Today they found it. I have to go warn my sister. She's on her way here now.
That does not sound like somebody who is from
Jonah,
Brazil.
Trinity just tried to kill a local archaeologist.
Oh god.
I have to find what they're looking for.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna run around and see what all I can find.
Operation Blackout.
What is this thing? Oh yeah, I forgot we got to do the medicine. So I don't actually remember how to do a lot of the things in this game.
Check those ruins.
So I'm gonna be like running around grabbing shit and hoping for the best. Although I do like the hints coming back, that gives me at least somewhat of a heads up.
I know this figure. Ishal, the goddess of the full moon. Oh, and this is Shakshal, the new moon. There's an inscription. Shakshal, the key lies beyond her gaze. The key. This is it. The entrance must be down there.
Yes. Alright, so
Got to make my way down.
go down this way, then we go here, and then they also added the repelling. So press either or repel down from
Okay,
climbable
this
walls.
should work.
And then what that does is that lets me do this thing, and then I can come down to here, and then press C, and I jump down. So yeah, so they actually did add a nice little thing with the repelling. I think it's a nice little addition, since it
All right.
kind of makes you care more about it.
This is Commander Rourke.
It makes it a little bit easier than just trusting that you can run around and do what you gotta get done. So again, this is our repelling section, and I think... where do I gotta go from here? Oh, I gotta go all the way down. Imagine falling down there. Must be fun. I love water. Bitch. I was gonna say, if she's on here. Yeah, she's on. Good. So then we climb over this way. And as I was saying, this one's a little bit of a weirder game. I don't think it was as well received as Rise of the Tomb Raider, though. This one just like you'll notice it when we're playing. I think it's just the story that doesn't like really help it. The other one, the stories were always so nice and it was interesting. This one, they're okay. It is. And I'm going to do it one more time just to ensure I don't fall to my death. Maybe. I've done it before and I've fallen to my death and I've gotten pissed. And it's not really, as a player, it's not your fault if it happens. It's not really your fault as the player if it happens, it just sort of happens. So, we gotta get about here. It says hold this and then you can do it. So, we gotta get a lot of leeway here. So, do these, and then I think I can jump. Yes.
This is it. Jonah, I'm entering a cave. We may lose contact.
Copy that. I'll keep an eye on Trinity out here.
Used for mixtures, used for endurance. So there is different like medicines and herbs you can use in this game to help for damage and healing. Although you do have to be careful running around this area still, because I think they kept the traps.
This cave looks like it's usually underwater.
I think I do specifically remember them keeping the traps for this one. So you got to be careful where you run around at. So otherwise you might die a horrible, degrading death. Although they did decide to keep this shit. So you run around, you can see these, and it'll increase your understanding of the different languages.
The carvings on this Mayan monolith are far too deteriorated to read.
Which is awesome. It's always fun to play this game. So in case of this, they actually do let you keep some of the equipment you originally start with. So if you noticed, let me try it again. I still have the climbing axe, and I have the arrows that are attached to it as well.
Should have seen that coming.
Yeah, probably should have. That would have been shitty to have died there. Made me look like a dipshit. But yeah, there's a couple, like I said, this game really is fun. Visually, it's probably one of the better looking, it's probably the best looking Tomb Raider, I would say, overall, in terms of like graphics and like details they put in.
What is this place?
But I think if you want like the best overall, well, I can't say best overall story, I'd definitely say the second one's probably more of your forte, because it's kind of like when they first introduced a lot of this. It's a lot of fun. This one, it's just like you really want to just see what happens at the end of the story, which is what I'm seeing right now. And I figured, since I've already been playing this, that I should finish the story. To ascend or hold control to dive. So if I want to dive, I hold this. If I want to do this, I do this. If I want to, I can hold this and then tap this to increase the speed of which she is swimming. Which, again, in this case, I think this one is the one that might allow you to do perks that increase your how long you can hold your breath. So in terms of this, I already have access to most of it. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. Because there's a lot of sections of this game, like this, where you get attacked by giant eels like that, and you have to get away from them. And the longer you hold your breath, the better chance you have of not getting killed. Although you have to be careful though, because if you're not, you can get murdered. Because eels are a bitch. Or if you're Lara, you can hold your breath for an extended period of time in comparison to the average human being who cannot. I'm alive! Oh look, another one of these things.
I have to find the temple Dominguez is looking for.
Missing gears, so I'm missing gear to do that mission. Oh, but here's this. Archivist map, it will tell you where the relics are located in this area, if there's any documents, or more importantly, murals. Nice little thing you can get added. Now this is where I said you have to be very, very careful with what you're doing. Now I think you can deactivate that and it activates all the traps. So that you don't die a merciless death as you get stabbed through each part of your body by these giant spears because some crazy Native American person thought this was a good idea. Yeet. Oh, look at that, look at the wonder. Fucking stairs. Why do they always
Jonah,
have to make things
I
with
made
stairs?
it. I'm in an underground temple.
Good.
Whoa. That's not good.
Lara, Trinity's blasting their way in.
Climby,
I
climby,
can
climb.
tell it's causing tremors. There's a pyramid. I'm gonna get to the top.
Okay. Then I head over here. Hardwood, you can use hardwood, silent arrows.
Lara, how's it going?
Good. There are platforms that can help me reach the top. Looking for something to weigh them down.
You're breaking up. Got some activity here. I'm gonna get closer.
Alright, I think we go up this way, because we can't necessarily get around the other section. Now this, I think we do push it forward? And somehow that doesn't wheel off. I do question that. It's on wheels, it has weight. It's gonna be uneven when it first jumps on there. Pretty sure it wouldn't work. Jump here. Now, if you do notice one thing, we don't have to keep pressing the goddamn E button all the time like we used to. I think if I remember right, they took most of that out of the game. I think it was just because it was like a nice addition, but it was kind of stupid in a way, because it was like it required you to always be ready to hit E. And I think the guys who made this just decided there was like, I guess, a dumb mechanic and they got rid of it. Because if you weren't paying attention, you got pretty screwed. Now, you will notice that we don't have the rope ascender, which really sucks because I already miss it. And you can already see the wonders of the world as we go across this, because somehow they built this damn thing in a goddamn cave system. Another one of the murals. I don't think we can do anything with it, but it will increase our understanding of Mayan. And then this is another one of the many traps that we find. So let's do this. That, go underneath here, and we continue on with the world. Now, I don't remember this part. Okay, now I do. Jump across. And then I guess you go here? Oh, I got it. Good. Didn't do that the first time. For the first time I jumped for the other thingy and died. You guys don't get to see that though, because I always cut them out.
Destroy that debris.
Okay, so to destroy the debris, let's see. There's this thingy here. Do I push? I think I go for a pushy push. Good pushy push. Good. Good. And then we do this thing, and then I think what that allows that to do is get put in the direction of that. And then what you do is you put this arrow here, grab this, pull this now back, and then you'll just cut the rope and it'll slide into the debris, and then we catch on to the next objective. I really doubt it's as easy as she's showing. I figured like this would be a bigger bitch in my opinion. You're trying to wheel a heavy thing of rocks that is somehow not broken and destroyed yet. Also, I think that's my other problem when playing this. I can't necessarily see everything going on because I'm playing with like everything so darkish. Now, my question is this. I don't think I can reach that. At least something's telling me I can't. It's telling me I'm good though. That's why I thought. Come on. This has always been my issue when I play out these games. Like, I need the light fixtures in this just so I can see shit. But I don't want to turn the brightness up exactly, because I figured it'll just ruin it from your guys' point of view. Because I can never tell if it's me or not. But hopefully it's not too dark. Hopefully you can see everything. Because in comparison to the other games, this one like focuses more on the shadows and stuff. That's why it's called Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So it's like a little bit more difficult to like see shit going on in it.
Jonah!
Yeah, I'm here.
Jonah, there's a mural here. It shows a box. Inscription says, the silver box of Ishal. That must be what's in the hidden city. This is a Mayan myth. It says the box will summon the god Kukulkan.
The creation god. Is that what Trinity's after?
Wait, there's more. Looks like a series of cataclysms. A tsunami. A storm. An earthquake. Volcanic eruption.
So much for the god of creation.
Well, in Maya belief, Kukulkan is the god of creation and destruction. This looks like the Hydra constellation, but the stars seem out of alignment. Jonah, I found a dagger. There's an inscription. The key to Ishal's heart unlocks the cleansing. We can't let Trinity get hold of this.
Let's think this through. Shit! Lara! Trinity guards are coming your way.
How nice.
What have I done? Shit. Jonah, get to higher ground.
Oh no, you took it, didn't you?
Hurry.
Damn straight I took it.
They're on their way.
I wouldn't recommend her do it, but yeah, do as you please, not as you do.
We found what we're looking for. Great. The siege begins. Yeah, that's what the reinforcements are for.
Yes, I heard you, okay? Dominguez is coming tonight. I get it. What I'm telling you is the rain is gonna flood it. What the fuck do you think I'm doing? Checking on the water pump right now.
So,
Okay. Let's make sure everything's
this is
copacetic.
the like newer stuff in the game. So before we used to be able to hide, we always had to hide in like the different locations of the game, like the small grass, the trees, and other dark places. And this is all I got to do. So let's go ahead and get on to the next objective. So you actually do have vines in this, and I really do enjoy it.
Help me get these lights ready.
Operation Blackout has been initiated. None of the local workers leave the site alive. Ah, fuck. We've planned for this. Make sure the perimeter's secure.
What do you think is in there?
I don't know, but I hear the readings are off the charts.
Let's just make sure the perimeter is secure when Commander Rurik gets here.
We'll be ready.
Inspectors are coming. Be ready.
Fuck. Ah, don't worry, I'll fix it.
This is taking way too long. If Dominguez has to wait for us when he gets here, it's not gonna be pretty.
What was that? Checking it out.
Oh, so this is me being able to do dual things. So good thing I did play on New Plus, otherwise that would have really sucked. Alright, so let's see, we got that done. What else do I gotta do? Ooh, another box. Makes grabbing this shit so much easier.
This is Gamma Leader. Operation Blackout is complete. No witnesses. And the site is secure.
Have to be quick.
All right, let's dispose of the bodies. You, monitor the police van. Let us know when the gunshots get reported. Rourke and the reinforcements are on the way. I want everything ready when they get here.
Why are you not screaming like a bitch from this?
Glad to be rid of them.
Yeah, they've been trying to warm out our intentions here for ages.
Well, they found out tonight. Hope it was worth it.
Yeah, assholes should have minded their own business.
The big question's gonna be is can I kill
Camp,
both
this is
of them?
Gamma Leader. Where's our backup? Don't give me that. We're taking casualties!
Base camp to outpost. Come in. Outpost, are you there? Over.
Not that bad. Ooh, free shit. Thank you guys. Awesome. Oh, and I do get access to all my guns already. God, what the hell did I upgrade on you guys then? I gotta figure that out. I'll have to look at when we get to a camp area or campsite. That way I can kind of really look at it.
Are those extra fuel canisters for the siege?
Yep, got here 5 minutes ago.
Is it smart to store them that close to the wall?
Like I said, they've been dropped off. We'll move them deeper inside later tonight.
I killed your friend.
Visual confirmed. It's Croft. Engage.
It's fine.
Dominguez wants her alive!
She's killing our people.
I think this is gonna activate either way if I do
Copy
it.
that!
Target sighted.
Epsilon team!
I have an assault rifle too, brothers.
Let's get her!
Fuck off.
Shit, it's more.
This bitch is the one giving you so much trouble.
You out. You're not gonna change anything, you know that, right?
Reloading.
I hope that's all of them.
So do I, because I got a lot of ammo to keep using. Thanks guys, it's so awesome of you to give me free shit. It's like you guys just want to can me at all. It's not like you had a goddamn helicopter that probably could have ended this engagement right here, right now. Alright, let's continue on. Let's keep her going. Keep her going. Got it.
There she is!
Stop! Don't hurt her. Lara Croft. This isn't the way I hoped with me. You know I've been interested in your work.
Trinity always is.
The key of Sasha. I've sacrificed my life for this. Where's the silver box of issue? Give it to me.
It's in a safe place.
You don't have it. It never occurred to me that you would just take it. With this key and the silver box, we can remake the world without witness, cruelty.
And certainly with none of this. But without the box, the apocalypse, the death of the sun.
You're lying.
Lara, you felt it when you took the key.
Tremors are common.
A tsunami is coming, and this is the first of many catastrophes you're doing!
You would have done the same!
Yeah. By taking the key, you set the apocalypse in motion. Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed? The cleansing has begun. It falls to me now to stop it before it consumes us all.
So the wonderful screams we hear in the background comes from a somewhat minor storm coming through. Very minor. Very, very minor. Very, very minor. Very, very minor. Very, very. Imagine how the hell I feel. I'm in the middle of the damn river, you dumb. Actually, no, this ain't the middle of a river. I also gotta hope I don't crash into anything and die. Don't hit anything, Laura. You'll be fine. Good. We hit this thing. Oh, no, we didn't. Hold on to it, please. Little bit better. And that's a car. That's a fucking building. With a church bell. When she hit her head like that, I'm pretty sure the first word that came out of her mouth was, fuck. A lot of dead people. Nice stuff to see. With that, we go over here, and we go like crazy to open this. Come on. You tap E like a madman. And I think where we want to go is where that vehicle is at. Yes, 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 yes. Hurry, Laura, hurry, I don't want to drown. Luckily, she doesn't have to worry about cutting herself with glass.
Got to find high ground.
So again, you gotta be very careful traversing this whole area, otherwise there's a good chance you might die. This is where it makes you run like the wind, because you are gonna die if you hold your ground somewhere. So you gotta keep going here, and you gotta keep her going, keep her going, keep her going, keep her going, jump here, go there. Now from your guys' point of view, you didn't get to see that, because for some reason I didn't get the animation where the giant thingy, or that lamppost goes my way. So then when you guys get there, you got to head over here. When you head over here, it allows you to do a wall scramble. And you don't try to jump up like I did, because you don't see nothing. And you actually got to get through this rather quickly, because this is kind of timed. If you don't do it quick enough, good chances are you're going to do what Laura's doing here, and you're going to fall off and die. And we saw a kid get murdered because he fell out of a window. Pretty sad, pretty sad. But there's nothing you could theoretically do in that.
Jonah! Jonah!
Lara? I was so worried.
I failed. Worse.
What do you mean?
Dominguez. He has the dagger. I lost it. After everything that my father went through, I gave Trinity exactly what they wanted. He'll use the box and a knife to remake the world.
To remake it into what?
I don't know. He thinks he can rid it of sin and weakness. A man like that, we have to stop him. It's all my fault.
We'll figure it out, okay? I promise.
No. We have to get to the hidden city before Trinity. We have to find the silver box.
Okay, but first, we're gonna help these people get to safety, and then we'll go after the box.
No one is safe. Not if he gets the box first. I have to go. I'm the only one.
You're the only one that can what? You don't know that you caused all this, Lara. Not everything is about you. These people need us here. We can do good now. Besides, what do we gotta go on? A riddle? We're gonna need more than pink fish and silver crowns to get to the hidden city. I'm gonna help these people. And then I'll find us a plane.
Pretty quiet.
I think we're looking for a volcanic mountain. The crown of silver is probably a band of clouds.
I just can't get those people back there out of my head. They lost everything.
The riddle says, chase the heart of the serpent to the silver crown mountain where the twins confer. I wonder what the twins are.
This storm looks like bad news.
It's just a little rain. We'll concentrate on the cloudy mountain.
Cloudy Mountain. If we find it, how do we know we have the right one?
Gut feeling? It's our only clue. The mural says there'll be more disasters. The best way we can help them is to put a stop to it and Trinity.
Okay. But how do we really know?
Jonah, what I felt when I took the dagger.
You mean the tremors or the tsunami?
More than that. It felt like I woke something up. I know that it's not practical. I know that it's hard to believe, but you need to trust me.
We have to trust each other.
That as the storm steadily gets worse off in the background.
Hey, I might have something over here.
Really? That's it.
like this storm. Should we come back in the morning?
We're so close.
I guess a little turbulence wouldn't stop Trinity either.
Miguel, is there anywhere to land?
Yeah, I can put you down near Coac Jacob.
Let's go.
That was a very, very strong accent.
Contact! It might get bumpy.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna level it!
And here we go again in the same cutscene that we've already seen. Hey look, a door! Minor amount of glass. Find that hard to believe. Fucking monkeys. Shit's about to get legit. Three, two, one, and yay. The hell's all the blue pigments? Alright, so this is the rough landing location. This is the plane, that is the, assuming the cockpit, the other half of the cockpit. Our sitting area luckily made it up there. The other end ended up over here. So there's nothing really we can do here. As it pretty much says, the next objective is to really just continue and try to find the new, try to find any survivors and to continue on. Because as we notice, the pilot's not here, we don't see his corpse here, so chances are he's still alive. Because if he wasn't here, I think he's still belted into his, seat. So he might have went off ahead, maybe he got ejected a little bit further ahead, thought maybe Laura was dead or couldn't get a hold of her. Didn't have a way to get up there to help her, so he kind of just went off to go try to find any help. Jonah, we don't know where he's at, but we do realize that taking that fucking dagger created a tsunami, supposedly. Now, this is where we'll get into the game. We'll see other things going on. This is where I kind of lost interest in Shadow of the Tomb Raider whenever they started doing this myths and like these 4 cataclysms and shit. Like, I like the idea of it. But I hate the fact that they went a little bit too far into the myth instead of staying a little bit closer to the reality. Like, the first one was pretty interesting. The Rise of the Tomb Raider, pretty goddamn interesting. This one, as we go on, you guys will see it. It's still pretty fun. I still enjoy it. It's still, like I said, it's a great looking game. It's fun to play. It's just, if you want a really good story, I do recommend the Rise of the Tomb Raider playthrough I did in comparison to this one, because I love the story. Even the first one's got a pretty good story, but this one, if you're here for this wonders, like graphic and details and lighting and everything, this is why you play this game. This is pretty much the pinnacle of what they can get out of this. But I don't know if they're making any new ones for this, but as I said, we survived the plane crash. We're going to be looking for our fellow survivors. I'm going to end the episode here. I don't know if we got exactly to an hour. There are probably bits and pieces I still got to cut out of this since I fell a couple times due to me not knowing what the hell was going on. But besides that, we got to go find Jonah and Miguel and try to make it to the city and try to stop Trinity from getting the supposed silver box to then do something with remaking the world. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We return, we'll find Laura still probably shivering out of her mind as she tries to wipe this supposed mud off of her. So see y'all then.